Greetings, welcome to XF. We're back with more Derail Valley. Today we're going to be, I think, shuffling over to Coal Mine East and checking some jobs out there because we just haven't been there yet. So, kill a couple birds with a stone. See if there's any demonstrators there, get some good jobs, do some good hauls. Yeah, I think we'll go check that out. And then, yeah, I guess play it out from there. Anyways, I think let's just go to our ad spot and then we'll jump right over into gameplay, shall we? Bricky Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. Be like what I do? He does. He does custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts for my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. Make sure to check them out. www.brickprints.com. Take a look around. Support me. And yeah, enjoy that. And let's go on over to Derail, shall we? Alright. So we gotta make our way over to Coal Mine East right here. Yeah. And we are up at military base, so we need to kind of go down, way down this way. Alright, without further ado, is my DH4 still on? Yes, they are. And I don't think I'm interested in taking any of these jobs at the moment. 25,000 is tempting, but no. Yeah, no. Okay. If we do have to head back, I guess on the way back we could always check. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's just hop in here and let's get going. Close this door. Leave that door open because we like engine noises. Forward and I guess go. Give me a little more beans there, DH4s. You got a lot of DE2 to push around. Okay. I guess while we're getting underway here, something I want to talk about today actually is one of the other little hobbies I like to do outside of video games and Lego, and that is model painting. Growing up, I used to paint like the model cars, so like your Revel, your AMT. There's a few other brands out there that I am forgetting. AMT and Revel is kind of the main ones I remember. Yeah, I used to paint and assemble, glue model kit cars. Back then, I only had like rattle cans to paint with, which is perfectly fine. You can get away with so much using rattle cans. Though AMT recently, I saw an update, is going to be releasing kind of like, not till like almost Halloween this year, a Mack B61 semi-truck. I have never actually built a semi-truck model kit. So now the temptation is mounting that I kind of want to get like an airbrush and stuff, and because I've never airbrushed in my life, I would love to do airbrushing. You do some research there and stuff, and get to assembling and painting a new, like the new tool Mack B61 model kit, because that sounds like fun. When it comes to airbrushes, I do remember from like my research before when I was heavily looking into it that you don't want like the rechargeable battery powered ones, whatever, they have like a little canister coming out the bottom of them. Those ones are no bueno, no good. They just don't have like the PSI necessary. But you do always kind of want the ones that either have like a really good compressor on them, or like you buy your own like separate air compressor, and you run an airbrush off of that, which kind of gets kind of expensive. But I mean, just earlier I was looking on like some shopping websites actually, just around at what, a decent airbrush could cost, because like The top quality ones are like hundreds of dollars. I'm like, I know airbrushes is kind of just one of those things where you kind of just need to drop like a lot of money on if you're gonna do it. There's not really a good way to avoid that, because if you want like good quality paint spray and something that lasts a while, you want something that's pretty good. So yeah, I think it's time I do my research again and start getting into probably figuring out airbrush stuff, so that way later in the year I can pick up like an AMT kit or something, or even like order some Revel or something and do some airbrushing. I still have some unfinished model tank kits. I could do those as well too. Probably order some like a bunch of like plastic barrels or something like that, and then just practice paint on those. We're not fighting any breaks anywhere, right? Don't think we are. I think we're just fighting the weight alone of all DE2. You know what? I have a feeling we might be going backwards out of here, too. So I don't know. Is there really that much of a turnaround spot at the? Okay, no, there is a loop-de-loop. Okay, we might be able to loop around at Coal Mine East. We really aren't going that fast, which is surprising. What are we fighting? Too great. You guys should be fine right now. There's 4 of you. I do know there's a heck of a lot of DE2, but like that's only like 300 something ton. Actually, we've added more into the rear. Probably 400 something ton. Just dead weight. It's just 400 something ton. Yeah, as a kid, I used to get a lot of different model kits and then do stuff with them. I didn't actually, starting out, I didn't really do like a whole lot with them. But I think the biggest part is when my dad got his old model kit stuff from his parents, my grandparents. There was like, he has like a massive collection from his childhood. And I spent like a lot of time, and he spent a lot of time too, repairing a lot of the models that came out of like this box, because a lot of them were just smashed. Or had like missing parts or damaged or whatever. So we repaired a lot of those, and there was some that he gave to me and stuff, and I got to do things to them and kind of customize them, because he had like cigar boxes of just extra parts, like extra engine pieces, different wheels, like heck tons of different wheels, and other little doodads and extra bits. There's another DH4 over there. So that was actually really fun messing with that stuff. He had a Chevelle model, which I really loved. I think I've spoken about it before. I painted it like orange and black, and it's like super cool. I kind of wish at some point in time either to buy a new Chevelle model or try and paint strip it and paint it again, because being young child, I like overpainted it a little too much and it kind of hid the badges. Got like really thick on there. Just not what you really want to do. But again, I was just working with rattle can back then. It's been a long dream of mine to get into airbrushing, learning airbrushing. Like I said, I probably want to order some barrels and just use them for like practice, so I can get the feel for the airbrush before attempting the Mac B61. I have learned a lot though. Like I probably want to buy a bunch of like evergreen, which is like they have like styrene plastic in like different molded shapes and forms. So they have like different sized tubes, and they have like squares, and then they have like different like crown molding stuff for like housing and all their fun shapes and sheets and stuff. All the different thicknesses and all kinds of crazy things. Oh wait, I need to go that way. Okay, you know what? That's a little too much throttle. Let's have a little break. Okay, chill for a moment. But yeah, kind of get all that stuff, and you know, try and assemble a Mac B61 model, and maybe because I've like through my years on like YouTube and all the other websites, I do watch a lot of like model building videos. One of my favorites currently is Night Shift. He does a lot of like armor models with tanks and stuff. Actually, he's working on a truck right now, which is kind of inspiring me a little bit. But yeah, he usually works on armor models. Dude is great at them. If I ever had like silly throwaway money, I would probably hire the dude to like paint some of my like favorite like World of Tanks with like their silly skins on them as like models I could like display. Or you know what, if I have the skills to pay the bills, maybe I could do it myself. But I feel like having him do it would be fantastic. That'd be kind of like a cool like dream. So some kind of dream. So I have like a bunch of tanks that like I really loved, and they have like silly like Christmas skins on them, or just other little silly skins. And I think I would kind of want them to be painted with like with the silly skins, but like in like realistic diorama stuff. Okay, this is all downhill. I'm fighting the downhill a little bit. 80? Why don't I trust you? We're gonna be coming up on a switch here soon enough. Yeah, and also like I really want to get better also at engine detailing. So like how to better do like the different cooling line hoses. Because I think you can do like tape and pen springs. There's like one way to do like coolant line hosing, and then one of the more popular things to do is to take like a pin vise, which is like a little tiny drill with like itty bitty bits on them, and then gently drill out for your like spark wires for your spark plugs. And if you want to get extra fancy, use a little bit of styrene to make spark plugs. Okay, well that's 50. We're going almost 70. They can cool it. Probably should be focusing more on what's going on right now, rather than talking about models, model kit stuff. Because I don't want to wreck. I don't want to wreck and I don't want to die. Yeah, we're already going like well over 50. It is... Oh, what is the level through here? 1.1, 1.2, something like that. Oop, sorry, too much brake. It should catch speed right again here pretty quick. Oh, there's a DE6 sitting there. Alright. I can see that right there. Just barely, the DE6 is right there. Yeah, I think it's time I need to dive into my research again. Research and look into all those fun things with like chipping fluids and stuff if I want to do like rust effects. I don't think I want to do rust effects Though I guess if I ordered like just a crap load of barrels, I could try doing rust effects. Using like chipping fluid, or there's other techniques too that are doable. Okay, break please again. Okay, where is this putting me? Right now it looks like it wants to put me there. I think I'd rather not. Yeah, I would rather not. I would rather go around. Yeah, I think this is the path to around. I don't know. I'm making guesses. I'm just gonna let it roll for right now. If I need to flip into brake mode, we can. Let's see here. I don't see any demonstrators, but then again, we haven't like checked the mid point yet. In the middle area. It is a very empty area. Like, why are we doing like a coal mine on top of a freaking mountain? Like, no other source of civilization around. Feels so empty and out of place. Wait, no, that's not for me. Okay. I was like, what is that for? Who is that for? No, that's for the other lines. Okay, good thing I didn't go down those. Big loading. Oh, look at that. Big silos. This is cool. Alright, that's pretty cool. Do we see any demonstrators? I don't think that we do, honestly. Unless they're in the coal pile. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't come across one yet. There's a few other places we can check, but like, we're running out of places here. Unless they're in some other area that I don't know of. Because there's like some extra areas that like, a lot of like, the online maps and stuff like don't tell you. I'm trying not to use those online maps in this playthrough so far. Just because... it's a little cheating, but like I've used them before when I was doing multiplayer, so I do kind of have some memory of them. Not like 100% memory, but like a little bit of some spots. Mostly the spots where I've actually like found demonstrators at. See here. You know what? I'm just gonna call that good. Let's go ahead and break real quick. Thank you. All right, let's go check jobs and just kind of look around a little bit on foot. Mining dump trucks would be fun. I don't think there's any demonstrators here though, which leaves me. Like, where haven't we been? We've been to Iron Mine. I guess we haven't been to Oil Well North. We haven't been to Coal Mine South. Been through here. We've been through here. Yeah, it's Oil Well North and Coal Mine South are the only two places we haven't been. Okay. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, I don't see any demonstrators. Sorry about that. Let's you and check jobs, I guess. Where is the entrance at? Is it on the side here? No, it's here. It is. Okay. Gerbs. What do we got? Not a lot there. Oh, here we go. Full power plant, 83,000. Yep, we're taking that. Oh, coal power plant right there. Oh, look at that. There's two of them. Farm and sawmill. We're gonna be just going through food factory or oil refinery. I guess, is there anything? This is 50,000 to unload and store this. Almost tempted to do that. Because, like, that's... I think we will do this. Because that's a good chunk of money. Unload. You want yeah, but unloading. I think there's only one loading track, and that's the loop track. What's the best way to get you unloaded here, good sir? So we might just go to machine factory in town. Yeah, you're right there. The only unloading track. You know what? Where's my not station map? Here, this is what I'm looking for. Let's see, coal mine east. Here we go. Yeah, there's the loading. 3L. Yeah, none of this is loading. None of that is loading. Right by the house. What is all this? I don't even know. Okay. Cool. Guess I need to... Yeah, that's out of the way. Okay, I think what I want to do is get these DH4s out of the middle of the pack here. I think that's my best bet. These DH4s out of the pack so that I can... Oop, there we go. Use them to do my shunting work. So let's start you up, shall we? Thank you. Start you up. And start you up. Me through. Up and over. Thank you. Cut Aaron. That's already rotated. Alright, give me a notch. Oh, brakes are on. You know, it helps if you turn the brakes off. Yeah, we're just gonna pull forward, and then we're gonna just kind of go back into the siding over here. I think that'll be pretty good. Be on the way of my DH4s. Pedaling forward. Back to the topic of, I guess, model painting stuff, though. Because I basically watch like just a crap load of like night shift stuff, I would like to try and, I guess if I get good enough at stuff, try and apply some of the techniques that night shift uses, especially with like some of like the oil paints to create different like gradient shadow stuff and a few other things. I also need to get better with like making like the cracks and crevices like more dark on a model by using a very thinned paint. That would be something to do. And of course, rust effects. Rust effects would be kind of one of the bigger ones. Okay, let's roll that back. Are we? We're not on a hill. Yeah, we're not on a hill. Alright, roll back. And then all kinds of weathering stuff. It'd be interesting to get into like custom tarps and like other crazy things more, but like one step at a time. I think my first step is to research, purchase, and figure out how one does airbrushing. Okay, we are turning. I was making sure of that because it looked like we weren't turning into the sidetrack there for a moment. Okay, I'm only going 10 per. I gotta be careful of how far back we are because we're long. I would like to not wreck into the cars. Oh, okay, we're getting really close. Right? Or no? We're still. I guess we're still a good few cars off. I'm just getting nervous because I don't want to wreck and cause more damage, make myself have more fees and fines. Another thing I would like to also get into at one point in time is like model railroading, like actual like hoe scale or something model railroading. Probably nothing too outstandingly crazy. But you know, I feel like I would just like enjoy like some engines and like a loop track that I can run. You know, just a little bit, just a little bit. That's all I desire. I don't know if I'd do a whole table setup because I mean, in the future already, I want to do like table setup Lego stuff. You can only have so many hobbies at once. Unless you have silly throwaway money. Then you can have as many hobbies as you want. But I don't have silly throwaway money. So I gotta condense. One dream at a time. Alright, yeah, actually, now we can just do everything by remote. So, without further ado, pull forward, my friend. 2 notches, let's zoom. I feel like it'd also be fun at some point in time to like paint locomotives, like hoe scale body shells or something. I just need to get skilled at things, do dry brushing, use pastels, all other crazy jazz. For like dust and dirt effects too. Okay, that's probably enough. We're going to zoom up that hill, but quickly lose speed because of the grade. And my brake. Oop. Don't be in alt mode, please. Okay, so let's switch to that. Now we gotta do this one. So we want to come straight back. Then we want to go this way over here. Yes, and that's the trucks right there. Okay. Break off. I'm just going to let it roll back for now. Because it'll pretty quickly gain speed here. Okay, this is CME SU 53. Correct. Yep. All right. 14. As far as the max speed you guys gained off that hill? Oh, I have to hit brake. Whoopsies. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit brake. Go ahead and tap. That way I can put you in actual reverse. There we go. Yeah, now they're picking up speed far faster. Yeah, you got a long ways to come back here. Here we go, 30. That's fine. Going any faster than that. Okay, go ahead and start slowing. You're coming into the yard here a little bit. Where's the wagons at? They're like right behind me here somewhere, I think. Or are they buried? Yep, they're... Is that you? Yeah, that's you. Okay. There we go. Dunk. Alright, attach you there, that, there, air, air. Okay, now who's the odd one out? Oh, hello, 3-foot Lego gauge guy. I think I actually said that wrong. Anyways. Hello, been a minute. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it, there, dear friend? Yeah, I'm doing great. How about you? Up to any interesting Lego projects you want to talk about? Or anything else, I guess? That might be keeping you preoccupied. Because I am interested in model painting again. Ugh. With AMT releasing their new tooling, Mac B61 here at the end of the year. I kind of want to get an airbrush and train myself. Ooh, sound fun? Yes, I used to do a lot of model painting. Never airbrushing though, but I want to get into airbrushing. Because I think it would be great. Doing great. Nothing Lego front. Just trying to make a US 250 train set. I guess a little elaboration. 27. Okay, you can cool it on the throttler. D4H's. Alright, go ahead and break up. Ah, perfect. Just past the switch. Cool. Doop. There we go. And yep. Give us 2 notches and push back. A3 loading. I think this is the only loading that there is. I could be wrong. But I think this is the only loading that there is on this station, as far as I can tell. no, that's too much throttle. Stop that. Stop that. Just roll back. Okay. I did see that there was like multiple tracks towards the back for something going on here. I just want to kind of... This is a turntable. Station house thingy. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so it's the USA 250 birthday year. A lot of people are making model locos in rolling stock to match. CSP 449. Oh, okay. I think I've seen some of that. I guess I never really put two and two together. that's probably on me for not doing that. But I saw a lot of those. Almost reminds me of like bicentennial locomotives or something. Okay, maybe you can come back a little faster here. See, I do believe the only loading and unloading is right here. This is a weird place to unload dump trucks. Yep, loads and unloads mining trucks. Alright. Bring her on back. Probably with a little bit of brake. Alright. Is that in position enough for you? I guess we'll figure that out. Let's go ahead and take the job now. Actually, it's probably going to want me to pay off fees, isn't it? Oh, nope, it didn't give it to me. Sweet. Alright. Well, let's try it. Bicentennial, that's the right word? Oh, is that the right word? I didn't even know. I just... Oh, sorry. Oh, give me a second. Yeah, it's unloading. Here we go. Bicentennial, that's just a thing I remember, but I don't think that's the correct thing. 250? Would that be bicentennial, or would that be something else? I have no clue. Those fancy words are beyond my brain capacity. Alright, so now let's see. Yep. Uncouple C1S. Where is C yard? What yard is this? It's B yard. Okay, so that's B yard. C yard is on the other end. No clue, but that's the last time a lot of locos paint what colors. Yeah, that's kind of that's or whack colors. Yeah, that's exactly what makes me think of it. Okay, C3S, right? C1S. It's the right side. Are we gonna clip these locomotives? Yeah, very much so. Okay. You know what? This guy can probably push these forward. Okay, dunk. Forward. Actually, no brakes, right? Something sounds broken. Ah, that's because something is very broken. Okay, I don't think this thing works no more. I think I've killed it accidentally. Okay, number one. Let's use you then. Okay, yeah, just a little bit forward, please. So we're kind of out of the way of the side. Not like fouling the switch at all. I wonder if it's because we went over speed that it killed that E2. Okay, Alright, there we go. That should be fine enough. Go back to sleep, number one. Back to sleep. Shh. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're plenty out of the realm of fouling the switches. Go ahead and push back. Okay, so I want to set this switch this way. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check the numbers. Hold on. I want to make sure that we're even pushing the correct flat cars into the correct siding. Okay, I want a lot more brake than that, please. Thank you. 762. Okay, no. We are actually pushing the correct ones. Okay. That's all I wanted to make sure of, is that these were going into the correct spot. CFF 762. Alright. Good. You know what? Let's hop a ride. Let me on. Thank you. Okay, that's enough throttle. You have some wagons just right there. I do not want to hit those too hard, please. Because fees and damages will be on me. I'd rather not have that. Go ahead and slow down. Slow down. There we go. Just give it a gentle dunk, and then we'll push it. Okay, we're pushing. Okay, how many cars do we need in this spot? 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a 5th one right back here. I think it's my DE2s up ahead that are stopping it from moving. Yeah. You know, I don't think we need this car. 5,000? Sure. There. That clears it up. And dunk. Okay, does that get my 5th car into there at all? Oh, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, but not even in the slightest. Okay, fine. I gotta move my DE2s. DE2s are in the way. They're gonna be kind of fouling the switch here, in all honesty. I guess I need to move them over to a different siding? Okay, I guess we're gonna be fouling the switch then. Is that good enough to get that 5 into there? All I need to know is once the 5 are in their siding, I can call it good, and I can actually just push back, especially after I finish the job here. Alright, anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they are all in. Okay, perfect. So this should be... Okay, that's 856. The last number here should be 266. 266. All right. Sweet. All right, go ahead and just unhook all this. You can stop and reverse a little bit here. What's next? C1S, B, C3S, 267. B yard's all the way on the other side. Hold on. Stop. Okay. We need to drop this one flat car into the side yard. Come on. Yeah, bring it back. Oh boy, I cannot see that well. I need to turn on my headlights of those DH4s. Okay, I can barely see it coming. Oh, brake. Huh, okay. Push forward just a little more. Thank you. Okay, so this car right here, yeah, 257 or 267, sorry. Yeah, that one actually needs to go into the siding over here. This is still rolling. Can you like not roll, please? Stop. Okay, what siding does it need to go into again? C3S. What is 3S? 3S is this side. Okay. Forward. Actually, you know what I mentioned? I mentioned that I want to turn on some headlights in here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh wow, the power of actually being able to see. It's a miracle. It's not great though. That's not a strong headlight by any means. My flashlight probably does better than anything. Yeah, a little bit. Too bad I just can't have like a headlamp or something. Constantly just keep it out. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's all I need to do. Alright, shove this into the siding. We'll grab our last flat car here and take that over to the B siding, which is all the way on the other side. Still far away. And, now I can clearly see where that flat car is. Shining brighter than the heavens right now. Alright, that's good enough. We're well past the sign, right? Yep. It's perfect. Okay. Go ahead and unhook you. Cute. Brake applied. I need to double check. Did I apply a brake here? Hold on. You can go ahead and reverse up a little bit. We just double check brake here. No, we didn't apply a handbrake. Okay. Gotta make sure I apply handbrake. And where's that switch at? It's right there, actually. Alright, cool, dunk. That. Okay. Pull in reverse, which is forward for me. Did I actually... Hold on. No. Okay, I did pull far enough. Okay. Hold on. Let me explain my brain there for a second, because I thought I didn't pull far enough back from the switches, so I thought I was going to do some, like, multi-track drifting here. Unintentionally. My brain wasn't comprehending like it probably needed to do. Okay, brake please a little bit. There we go. Perfect. The little dunk. That's not what I want. I want you. Head there. Okay, we're getting like bounced here a little bit. It's fine. Okay, I have a little bit of brake on this car. Yeah, I do. All right. Take me to B yard now. Nope, not that. 8, 5, 6. Yep, that's it. All right, cool. So B5S. All right, yeah, we're going way around now. Get a ride on my skateboard for a little bit. Drink some tea as well. A little refresher. I didn't make my water as hot as I probably should have. Which kind of sucks. My tea's already getting really cold. Okay, what speed are we going here? Okay, we can cool it just a little bit. Anything over 30 and we're gonna risk derailing ourselves. Then we head over to coal power plants and do some lovely drop-offs there that'll earn us a good chunk of change. And we'll probably head up to Machine Factory and grab some more military jobs to do. Oh wait, we have Hazmat 3. We might be able to actually do some decent jobs with Hazmat 3. That actually pay out quite a bit. The temptation is strong to do some Hazmat 3 jobs. Yeah, it's gonna take a hot minute to get around here. Anyways, I guess just to continue like talking about model stuff today, because I just kind of really want to talk about model stuff today because I don't know, I have a renewed interest in it, mostly due to that re-release of that Mac B61 that I keep mentioning. New tooling, so it's like going to be like even fancier. Let's see here. We're not past those pages yet. So I do have, like I mentioned earlier, I do have some armor models that I could do. I feel like I want to get more armor models, some like bigger scales too. Kind of would like to get into doing like armor modeling more. So I've done like nothing but cars growing up. Trailers would be fun too. Doing some trailer models would be cool, especially if I'm getting it like a semi truck at the end of the year. It would be fun to. Okay, hold on. Brake, please. It'd be fun to make some trailers for it. Now what I want to do, I want this back. Thank you. Wrong buttons. I've hit all the wrong buttons. Reverse, notch one. Put that there. All right. B6S. Or B5S, sorry. 3L. We're going this way. Where is 5S at? You know what? No. Let's break again here a little bit. Because I need to figure out what the heck 5S is even at. It's to the right, I see. So this switch and this switch. Yes. And of course we're going down the line that has the most amount of stuff on it. Fantastic. Alright. Brake. Reverse. Yeah, anyways, armor models. I think it'd be fun to do some armor models. It'd even be fun to do like a custom one at some point. Really like use like evergreen styrene to just make my own. Mostly because I would like to do a Skoda T40, which is a paper tank. Never actually existed, but it was fun to play in World of Tanks. That'd be something else fun. I did start making one at least one point in time, but I used paper and like cardboard. I feel like it'd be better to actually make it out of styrene instead. Oop, okay, that was a little too much on the brake. There we go. Keep pushing. Okay, that's enough pushing. Oop, I am moving. Okay. Didn't expect that. Yeah, I really enjoy making things. I actually have started painting again on like just normal painting, just to try and kind of get into the gist of things again. Because I can only go so long without painting before my body is just like, I need to apply paint to paper, and that makes my endorphin, or not, no, not that, dopamine. It makes the dopamine go crazy. It's just relaxing, and it's fun to paint. And I do kind of miss painting models a little bit. It's just not something I need to do constantly, but something I need to do every once in a while. Kind of just satisfy me brain. All right, there we go. 73,000. I will take that. Thank you very much. Okay, so I think we're mostly just going to take these two jobs. Let's move that over. Thank you. This one first, because it's the heaviest, and that one next. And I think that is more or less all we're going to take. Yeah, I don't think we're taking anything else, because we're not going to Machine Factory. We're going to Machine Factory in town, I think, in the end. We're passing by Food Factory. I guess something, because we're going to go up top around. Let's go to Iron Mine East, and I guess look at jobs there, too, on our way back. This is actually probably one of our jobs right here. FH, nope, that is not. That is 06. Oh, it's the bigger one. That is the one we want. I don't know why I was looking at it like I was grabbing the wrong one. Oh, and this is 11. Oh, okay, cool. We're taking some V-Line stuff. Or V-Line. Victorian Railway. Australian freight car stuff. How much tonnage is this stuff? Wow, 1.2. Jeez, okay. So we're gonna be doing about 1.7. I may need to turn on all the DE2s to help me out. Alright. Start collecting jobs, shall we? But yeah, with armor models and stuff, I kind of want to get into like learning how to do the texture paints for like cast and like weld turrets and armor. Because a lot of those armors to have different like textures to them, so I would like to learn all of that, experiment with that, and of course doing all the dirt and grime. Because cars can be all fancy and clean. Well, some of the time. You can definitely paint them to have dirt, grime, rust. Things like that. But our models, I feel like, are better for doing the dirt, grime. Oop, not that way. Reverse, please. Thank you. And I need to fix my switches. Okay, so we need to go this way. And then... oh boy, I cannot see a thing. Yeah, this one first. Yep. Need to be like daytime. You know what? I can make it daytime, because I can't see a bloody thing right now. There should be a bed in the office that I can sleep in order to set it to day, so that I can see literally anything. It is incredibly dark right now. I don't think I've ever seen it this dark in game. Alright, I do believe... Here we go. Alright, sleep in bed. 1 in the morning? No. Probably about 6 a.m. should work. Yeah. That was a very awkward way to get into a couch. That was... I have worked for like 17 hours and I'm just dead now. There we go. Look at that. I can see. You know what? I probably should have shut off those DH4s. They have been running for 6 hours now. So they have been probably consuming fuel, or did it turn them off? That looks like it turned them off. Or hopefully they didn't run out of fuel. I guess let's go find out. Okay, what's the situation? Do you just get turned off? Yes. Yes, you did. Alright. Oh, you got reset. Did everything get reset? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That might be a lot of brakes I need to now turn off. This is already a lot of brakes I need to mess with here. Alright. Now reverse, please. Bring her on back. Alright, we're gonna give this our best shot, DH4s. We're gonna be doing the heavy haul here. Like, quite the heavy haul. I don't think we've ever done a load that's well over 1,000 ton just on its own. We've done well over 1,000 ton several times now. Just from, like, having a gazillion cars. Ooh, that was a little... There we go. Do-do-do! Alright, what does the handbrake look like? That, ooh. Nope. Okay, it's gonna be on the last car. Okay, handbrake. Yep, there it is. Okay, pull forward do your best here. Oh yeah, okay, that's at least on the flat. That is having no problem rolling forward. Alright, okay, it's this switch, like, way up here. Alright, let's prepare, let's get this one swapped over. And this is, yeah, gonna take a hot minute for that to pull out of there. I might need to go grab my line of DE2s and just already get that, like, attached to the front here. So that we can have, like, any kind of pulling power. It's gonna be rough getting out of here, especially with how steep it is most of the way. How much money do I have on me? 162,000. I might actually want to think about refreshing a lot of all my vehicles, getting them all serviced. So that way we have full fuel, oil, sand, and yeah, that's basically all three things we need to worry about. Not what I want. This is what I want. And that signal booster works a long ways. Okay, so you were just entering the slope. Alright. Yeah, this one. Reverse, notch one. There we go. Alright, let's roll them back. Do I have any space to hop on? I guess just on the buffer here. That's it. Alright, and then we hit this guy, and then we just need to get the rest of our train back together. Yeah, this is gonna be a chore here. Now it's just a matter of how fast can we stop? We hit the brakes. Actually, we can dump air pretty quick. Okay. That is what I need to know, is if we can dump air real quick, because there's been some train hauls where it takes 3 to 5 business days for us to dump air unless I like physically break the hose. Oh, that sounded hard, even though that wasn't. Huh. Must be just the sheer weight of it all. Jeez. That sounded intense. Okay, that's not the handbrake. The handbrake is up the other end. Oh, there it is. Okay. So my brain is telling me that I should just push back and that we turn on all the DE2s and get them swapped over onto the front. Pull forward, of course, switch back and go grab our end shunters there. But I think we'll go ahead and service everybody, so we know everyone is like topped out and ready for the haul we're about to do. Where are the DH4s? They're like, well, back there. Okay, I don't have a license yet. I can't hop on top of this. Yeah, they're right there. Not too crazy far away. Just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, no, they're like well past any switch that matters. Okay, go ahead and stop there. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm running back, but like I need to go actually service everyone. Yeah. I just want to make sure everyone's in top form for what we're about to do. I know it's not the craziest hauls we've done, but the fact that like one load alone is already like well over 1,000 ton. Yeah, no, I think I want everyone to be in their best shape possible. All right, wallet, fees. Yeah, we're gonna pay all of these. Oop, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Hold for a moment as I just kind of go through all this. Okay, that's just enough to where I gotta hit the check mark twice. There we go. How much money do I still have? Over 100 grand. I don't think I have any licenses that I can buy for 100 grand. No. It's just military and DE6 that we are missing. We're actually almost done with this game, surprisingly. The main thing we got to do is start repairing all the demonstrators. That's a thing that still needs to happen. Well, we've almost gotten out of my debts. As long as I don't get any more debts, we should be good. But yeah, we need to get out of our debts. We need to buy all the licenses and repair all the demonstrators. And we should be good. Okay. Yeah, I think you need manual. Yeah, you need manual repairs. Sorry, little BE2. Let's make sure your handbrake is off. These guys, I gotta make sure their handbrakes are off too. Because these guys will just be at the end. There we go. Alright, now to get this group of DE2 started up. So again, bear with me as we work through the process of starting up all these guys. Because DE2 is best DE2. Okay, there we go. What was the other thing I needed to do? Yeah, no, that was it. Yeah, no, handbrakes and just start them up. I was thinking there was a third thing, but no, that's... The third thing is mostly for the DH4s. And that's to turn on air brakes, cut in the air. I don't want to cut in the air for all of these. That would be a disaster of a mess. I only need to cut in the air for one of these. That'll be plenty. The DH4s can manage most of the air once we get the entire train assembled. Far better. And still turning these on. I guess, you know, I have seen people make 3D printable files available for printing and having Derail Valley trains. I know these are actually based on real things, even though they're a little funky. I need googly eyes on my Derail Valley train, though, if I did a model of one. Okay, let's cut in the air on you. Roll forward. Brakes are off. Cool. Let's get dunked into the front there. I have a long ways to go. And then we'll pull forward and out and then back in and you collect our shunting trains at the rear there. And then, yeah, next stop will be, I think, Iron Mine. And then from there, I'll see what kind of jobs, I guess, are there. If there's anything good, we'll take it. Especially if it's going towards a machine factory. If not, it's be a waste of our time, and we need to... Okay, I think that's probably that's probably far enough. Oop, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. It's brakes time. Okay. Yeah, I think I can just go ahead. I can go ahead and just go to the rear locomotive. Control things from there. Go ahead and switch that. Thank you. Okay, roll back. Yep, brake off. Yeah, no. That's plenty of speed. Yeah, let's go ahead and start. Air's not cut in. I was hoping that would activate some of the rear ones, but that does not. Okay. Gently roll in. About made another mistake that would have cost me hundreds of thousands. Always cut in your air. I'm terrible at it for some reason. Yeah, go ahead. Break up a lot more. There we go. That's a little too much break. I need just a little. I need a little beans. Little beans. Little beans. Little beans. All right. There we go. MU those together. Get all that together. Ta-da! Okay, now I got the fun task of doing all these guys. Getting them all started. See, these are the ones that have the triples. So you get air cut in, start it up, and undo the handbrake. Got air in, start it up, and undo the handbrake. Same here, dupe, dupe, and dupe. There we go. Now she should be ready to go. I just want to check one thing real quick. Are we still cut in for air on this engine, or has that reset? Nope, it is still cut in. So I need to make sure I reset that. Yeah, you don't be cut in either. All right, perfect. Pull forward, my good sir. There we go. All of it is working in tandem. Quintillium? Is that more a better one? Because there's so many locomotives here. Yep, there they go. Okay, I need to get through and onto the other side here real quick. Thank you. Because, yeah, we need to pull down that way and pick up our rear end shunters real quick. It's such a beautiful sight to see. A gazillion DE2s and then a good handful of DH4s all a-pulling. Okay, maybe I can give them a little more beans. A little more beans, because you're going to be pulling for a while here. We have a good long line thing to do. Yeah, I guess talking about model stuff, though, we can even just look at these guys. These guys have, like, a lot of, like, rust and, like, different, like, paint effects that you could do. Like, some of that, like, roughness right there, you could probably do, like, use, like, some kind of, like, texture paint underneath before you lay down your base color. That way you got kind of, like, that rough color. And then, of course, for, like, the color marks, you could probably use... I see a lot of people using, like, pastels. Like, they'll grind up a pastel stick into, like, a dust, and they use, like, a paintbrush to kind of, like, gently, like, brush it on a little bit. Put on, like, grime streaks and stuff. And, of course, there's, like, a ton of rust effects you can do, too. Either using chipping fluid or, again, using pastels and stuff. With especially once you get down to, like, bare metal or scratched bare metal, it's been worn away, you can add just, like, a hint of, like, a chrome Molotov marker or something, or, like, silver. Just, like, worn bare metal past, like, rust and paint chips. Talking so much about model painting makes me want to do model painting. Even though I am not set up for it today. I think I got other things to do today. Okay, go ahead and brake. That's far enough. Thank you. They were like gone already, basically. Alright, yeah, I want to just hop on. Like, there we go. Okay, we can go ahead and turn that off. I'll just watch my brakes, mostly. So we got a ton of weight on us. And I gotta make sure I do not go too fast. Yep, we can already start kind of hitting some brake here a little bit. Okay, relax on the brake just a wee bit. And then what about this like gray car here? We can probably start hitting it a little bit more. Yeah, right about now. Go ahead and start. Oh, that's a little too much, a little too much, a little too much. Just gently ease into it. Like that. Alright, that's actually probably pretty darn good. Actually, you know what? I want a little more brake. A little more brake. Bring me down to about like 3. Why does it still sound like you guys have a brake on? But that must be just air. You don't have air in your system. Yep. That's exactly what that sounds like. Okay, no one's like cut in or other silly things or has like hand brakes on. I don't think any of these should be cut in still. Yeah, no. Their engines are on, so it shouldn't matter too much. Alright, yep, nope, we're good to go. Okay, stop. Thank you. Beans. Forward, go. I can almost not make that. That is a long jump in between cars. Oh, there's no ladder on this one. Okay, and these ones should be a little closer together where I can just kind of jump across them. There we go. Catch up to the front of my train here and start heading to Iron Mine. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on my temperatures and TM voltages and all that jazz, so I don't blow anything. They shouldn't, because between the DH4s and the gazillion DE2s that I have up front, we have like what, like 4,000 tons of hauling capacity on a 2% grade or something like that. Like, we have the power to move it. That's nothing to worry about. I just know that D2s can be a little finicky sometimes. Oh, didn't make it. All the knobs and stuff are adjusting for each one. Alright, here we go. Only 7, eh? What are we doing? Doing nothing. More beans. Alright, and then, yeah, we got this big hill to climb, and then should pretty quickly here make it to Iron Mine East. And we could celebrate maybe with some more loads that we can take over to coal power plant and I guess, you know what, if we need to, we could do a whole roundabout trip this way and cross to Iron Mine West if there's jobs that go there, and then drop down into coal power plant. And that could potentially be a thing. Another option too So I guess do the loop-de-loop, come down through steel mill, and then up into coal power plant. If we have like a lot of good jobs for steel mill. Oh, yeah, shoot, you know what I haven't done? Hold on. Sorry. I haven't even accepted these jobs yet. You just remembered that. Ooh, I got a long ways to run back. Okay, bear with me for a moment while we run. Like a far, far distance way. Something else I've also seen a lot of like model creators use is like, what is it? Scenics? Something Scenics is a company that makes like a lot of like grass and other forest scenics. I don't remember actually. My brain is not all there. Anyways, they're a company that makes stuff for doing plants and organics and a lot of other stuff for model railway and other diorama model stuff. I feel like it would be fun to get into like the whole like static grass and like flower plants, trees, things. At some point in time too, but you know, I keep probably getting ahead of myself. I need to focus on one thing at a time, and that is to learn airbrushing first. I really want to learn airbrushing first. Okay, okay, got it. All right, we're good. We're good. Can I tell my locomotive to go from here? Oh wow, that booster is crazy. There we go. All right, my train is leaving. Time to go catch up. Look at it right there. And it's moving, barely. It's probably not happy that I stopped it on a hill. Looks like it's actually picking up quite a bit of speed here. I need to run faster. I need to run like a lot faster. Jeez. Well, we reached the end. How fast are you going? 2? Okay. Not very fast, like, at all. Then again, it is pulling up a pretty sizable grade here. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't have any grade markers. I guess it's levels off up here? Nope, 1.3. You still going? Do you have any extra beans in you to use, or you pretty maxed out? No, I think you do have a little bit more beans. Ooh. Yeah, you didn't like that too much, but you're doing it nonetheless. Watch as that needle just like flopped all over the place. D2 is not incredibly happy with me doing that. At least it evened out pretty quickly. It wasn't like still going absolutely nuts. CTM temps are doing alright. AM meter is kind of looking... It's looking good, but like it could be better. I guess it's throw it to notch 3. Oh yeah, you're handling notch 3 like a champ. Notch 4? Notch 4 like a champ. Alright, let's go. Don't even have to worry about the DE2s. DE2s are so incredibly reliable. Also, I'm worried about that flying out. I know it probably won't happen, but there's just a little voice in the back of my head that's telling me that I need to be careful about losing one of these crates. Because if I lose one of those crates, that's not good. I know I can recall it at any station I'm at, but still, it's not something I particularly want to do. I have thought there's like that flat car that you need like for spare parts of like the various demonstrators. I have thought that maybe I want to drag that with me, just so I can put these crates inside of it of all my stuff. Because, you know, that would probably be like a great way to haul that. I wish you could like buy freight cars in this game, so you could just have your own freight cars. Because then I could buy like a little gondola or something, just throw that in there, call it good. They want you to go 90 through here? Dang, that is not gonna happen, especially with the weight we have right now. We're losing speed? What are we doing? Okay, it's about 2% grade here. No wonder my engine is struggling. It is very unhappy right now. We're losing speed. Can we get more beans? Please? Or are you still unhappy? Okay, there we go. Now it's going up. Now, if they expanded the map and added more rail lines out this way, that lake up there would be kind of pretty to go around. You know what? I wonder if there's any like mods for map expansions. That'd be interesting. I know for like Railroader, there's a lot. There's actually a couple good mods for map expansions on that one. People are going nuts with Railroader and mods. Though ever since Derail Valley got the custom car loader thing, custom engines mods have kind of been going crazy. I've been following up on it in a little while, in a hot minute, to see what's happening. But for a while there, like it was like custom engine after custom engine after custom engine was coming out pretty quick succession. Should probably like check in with like the modding community, or more or less just like hop onto like Nexus mods and just kind of see what's happening. Oh, what was that? That was like a 1 point something again? Yep, immediately she spikes. Alright, where are we now? We must be getting up around this bend here, so like we gotta be getting close to the switch. Oh, yep, there. Speak of the devil, there's this sign marking it right there. So yeah, we're almost there to Iron Mine. We'll check the jobs there, and then we'll head on off to coal power plant. And like, I need like real juicy jobs. Like we're talking like same as like what we got here. Like I want like 80-something thousand, 50-something thousand for the job. If it's too low, like 10, 20-something thousand, I'm not taking any jobs. And if it's too out of the way too, that's another thing. Because if it's going down to like, if it's like 80-something thousand, it's going down to like Harbor Town, that's not happening. Yep. There it is, right there. So we got this switch that we passed through, and then almost immediately right after there's another switch just like right there. You also pass over. We are on into Iron Mine. 40, alright, cool. 1.4 grade. Pretty sure Iron Mine also has a loop around. If not, we'll back all the way down to basically this switch so that we can go off that direction. Because that's kind of the way we need to go. Yeah, down that way around the loop stuff. I can turn off some notches because we are going way faster than we need to be going. .1. I want to maintain roughly about a 30. Probably a little less. There it is. There we go. We're switched. Cool. So now we are going straight to Iron Mine. Oh, it's a JK3 now. Well, that's fun. Got swapped around. Okay, I really hope there's a runaround loop. You know what? Since it's daytime, I kind of want to peek around the mine a little bit. So let's stroll in here. Okay, hold on. All the throttle off. Slow down a little bit here. Comms radio. I want to go down the middle, good sir. That's exactly where we're going. Perfect. Okay. I really hope there's a loop around. It kind of does look like there might be a loop around at the rear here. I guess let's just take it slow. $23. You know what? Let's lower that just a little bit. We're still getting a little extra boost because our rear end here is still on the hill. I want to hop out of the train. You know what? We have full remote control. I can hop out of the train and kind of look around here a little bit as we let it roll around here. Okay, loading. I think this does actually loop around, which is perfect. It's kind of what I need, so that I can pick up any jobs here. No demonstrators? We were here once before in the daytime. I looked around for demonstrators. I want to look around a little bit more again. Not seeing anything. Yeah, it does loop around. Okay, good. Is there a speed limit for this loop around? I don't think so. 20 might be fine. Okay, what's going on down here? Okay, yeah, we got mining trucks. We got one of those like ore loader spreader thingies. Random bridge. Yeah, I don't think there's any demonstrators down there. At least I can see. We're gonna hop down a little more. Yeah, no, I don't think there'd be any demonstrators down in the iron mine. Okay. Back up we go. Oh, hello. Oh, there's our tail end right there. Alright, where's the house at? Ooh, wait. Before we get too close. Okay, so it is. We are set already to just roll through the middle there. Good. I want to double check that. Okay. Jobs, gerbs. 16,000. 66,000. Or Iron Mine East. City West. We could probably do that one, actually. We could probably do that one. Oh, see, this is a good one, but it's a harbor. Can't do that one. Nope. Machine factory in town. Nope. 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 I'm gonna try to use 66,000. City West, because we're gonna be go here, loop around coal power plant, and drop off, then drop down to City West. I think we'll do this one. I think we'll take this one with us too. Train break, please. Thank you. Okay, where is it? That's the question. Should actually be. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. After being sick for a while, the one thing that is stuck around and being stubborn is the cough. Still messing with me a little bit, so I had to pause and mute myself there for a second so I can hack me guts out. Okay, 73. This is the wrong one. It's this one right here. Why does that feel far shorter than it looks here? It probably isn't, but like... that one just feels a lot longer. This must be the one for the harbor. Yeah, 87. I think that's the one for the harbor. Okay. Let us quickly here split from you. Go grab that real fast. That's not what I meant to do. I want to take a quick peek. Yeah, no. Anyways, yeah, no. We won't accept it yet. We'll get the job first, collect it first, then we'll do stuff. Long line of train is cutting just past JK3. Here. Okay, that's already set. So this is the one we gotta do right here. Oh, that one. Yep, alright. Cool. Where to get around that corner there. Like that. Okay, go ahead and break up. I hit that from here. There we go. Reverse back. 73. Oop. 73. All right, this is our job. Double checking it. Sure, I don't pick up the wrong job. Roll on back here, collect it real quick, connect back up, and then we will skedaddle out of here. Okay, that's enough. We can start breaking now. Come on, give me about... Oh, that's too much. Too much break. There we go. About 3 seems to be where I'm most happy, especially with these bigger Loads. Nope, I let go of that. Didn't mean to do that. Ah, no. Gimme. Oh, nope, that failed. Gentle dunk. There we go. Okay, now to figure out what end is the handbrake. Not that one. Okay, it's at the very end. Of course it is. Because it always is. Alright, handbrake off. There we go. Throttle one. Oop, that's reverse, that's reverse, that's reverse. Wrong way! Okay. There we go. Alright, sweet. Pull that on out of here, and then we'll hook back up to the rest of our train and skedaddle. We no longer need to be here. And we will try and get out of here as fast as we can so that we can try and make bonuses. If we can. We'll try our darndest. Oh wow, we're already like almost 2 hours into streaming? Jeez, okay. I'm just looking down and checking on stream health and everything, and just like, oh wow, we must be having a lot of fun because we're already we're already so far into this. Alright. Okay, that's gonna take a hot minute to pass that switch. Speed are you going at? 15? Are you dropping? You're getting on the hill. You are dropping. Okay. I'll give you a little more beans. You wait here for this long train to get up that hill. You can see the switch just right there. 4 cars. 3 cars. 2 cars. Break time. Alright, doink. Alright, roll on back, my good sirs. Recollect our coal load here, and then we can head on out of here. Alright, what are we pushing now? 991 ton? So, what? We're pushing about... 2,600 ton, roughly? 2.6? No, 2.7 still, roughly. Yeah, about 2.7 ton. Okay, this is coming back real fast. Alright, break. Okay. 15, it's fine. Slowly. Okay, I mean, you're still a little ways away. I'm probably jumping the gun, but I'm also in panic mode a little bit too. So I would rather not wreck my trains and repeat mistakes. I just always got to remember to cut in air. If I can always remember to cut in air, I'll be safe. Oop, there we go. Alright, nice, gentle dunk, please. Dang. Uh-oh. These are some heavy trains we're working with. Even at like 2 to 3 kilometers per, they're still heavy enough to just really thunk into each other. Alright, give me that. Thank you. Alright. We are out of here. Give me double beans. Oop. Didn't like that. Did not like me giving it double beans. Right off the bat. Alright, City West. We can totally deliver this gravel to City West. Okay, as long as we didn't blow any TMs, we should be fine. I just think we had some spinning wheels. DH4 is definitely can handle going into like multiple notches right away. The DE2s are a little bit more spicy about it. Do a little train hopping and get right back into our lead engine here. Oh yeah, these DE2s are squealing. Pretty good. Oh wait, this is the one. I kept like just mind-numbingly just continue hopping the engines without paying attention that, hey, I'm already in the lead engine. I don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, switch. Can't see it yet. 19, I think it's 30 on the switch up ahead. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm probably very wrong. It's probably a lot higher than that, actually. Where is it? There it is. Alright, sweet. We are switched to going to coal power plant now. So basically, we'll kind of do the loop-de-loop, go through food factory, I think, and then we'll cut down through oil refinery, and then up into coal power plant. That'll be the best route. I guess we can check the jobs at food factory, see if anything's going to City West. Because we are going to City West now. Has to be a good job. Gotta remember that. It has to be a good job. Can't just be any job. And we are on a decline. I may just actually want to just go ahead and just not have throttle at all. Focus on braking. Because with grades at like 1.2 plus, and us having well over, almost 3,000 ton, let's just round up, of dead weight of loads and like the DE2s on the very rear. Like we're testing things a little bit here, but should be fine. Just all downhill mostly, I think. There's probably a little uphill towards whole power plant, but most of the way should be downhill. So it's time to ride the roller coaster. Yep, there's a 1.8. That's gonna give us a lot of speed. Now the max speed is 60 through here. Hear any scary noises yet, but I know they're gonna start happening here pretty quick. I may already want to like just do a little bit of brake. I would like to keep us at a stable speed. Okay, that's not a stable speed. Oh, I hear squealing noises. As long as I hear squealing noises, I know that's not good noise. Like, at all. 70? Okay. Okay, I don't know why we're still getting scary noises, but we are getting scary noises still. We are not hitting the... Oh, it's this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got that switched. Hold on. I may want to hit a little more brake here. What is the speed to the right? Speed to the right is behind a tree. That's fabulous. Thank you for that. 50. Okay, we're fine. Okay, Okay, I want to give you like 3 bars of brake. That seems to kind of hold us fairly steady. Okay, what do we got? We still got a 50 at a 1.6? Yep, 1.6. Cool. Okay, this looks like 3 bars of brake pressure is holding us steady right now. So we kind of roll. No, we're losing speed a little bit. 2 bars of brake pressure. Can I get 2 bars? 2 bars? Kind of flip back and forth between 2 to 3 bars to keep our speed at somewhat of a decent maintained amount. It's been mostly 50s and 60s through here. Like, we can probably let it rip a little bit. Roller coaster, whee! Going around a corner so fast. Oh, that's the scary noises we want to avoid. Yeah, whenever we hear that, like, wheel squealing, we need to kind of just hit a little bit of brake. Because that's telling us if we continue what we're doing, we're going to derail. And derailing would cost me a lot of money, so I'd rather not. Let's see, where are we at now? We are past there. We should be getting pretty close to doing the loop-to-loop here. Be fun. Yep, here it is. There's the bottom. So just past this little gorge here and we'll be into Loop-de-Loop Mountain. This is actually my first time going down Loop-de-Loop Mountain. Ooh, and into a tunnel too. Exciting. Okay, tunnel open, tunnel closed. Tunnel open, tunnel closed. Oh, okay. Stopped. Okay, it's still 60. That's a declining speed, though. I almost hit 4. What's the speed going to be up ahead of us? Ah, a 40. Okay. Speed it goes back up again. I guess it's just right around this kind of corner here. It's sharp a little bit. Might be telling us to kind of slow down just a wee bit. Okay, I'm going to let off a little bit. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna let it off. I lied. I'll let it continue to slow here a little bit because our rest of our body's still going around that corner. Ooh. That was a little scary noises right there. We're going 30. Go ahead and relax a little bit on the brake. You know, Loop-de-Loop Mountain would be a fun one then if you had like an incredibly long train haul on to like see your tail end at like the top of the mountain while you're at like the bottom. Or vice versa. Okay, 80, still going. We are still dropping grade. Look at how low that grade is right there. I believe that's Food Factory in town right there too. So like that's where we need to be. It's like way down there. I think we must be coming up on this switch here. Yeah, because we were probably over here-ish somewhere. Around here. So yeah, we're still going around. Relax the brake a little bit. We're almost down to full 30. I'll let it start coasting a little faster here. 60, yeah. Wasn't for the scary noise we hear every once in a while, let it rip a little more. I really don't want to derail. My debt's already incredible. I don't need it to be any more incredible. Okay, so the switch should be up here. I believe it's only a single directional switch. So I don't believe we have to panic at all. We're still losing speed? Did we like level out or something? Must have a little bit. What does the chronometer see? Yeah, we're still going at around a 1% grade. That tree is just like right over top of the track. Please don't do anything too harsh to me, tree. Yeah, no, it's fine. Just don't want like the tree to end up being the derailment of me. I've had too many nightmares from Railroads Online and having random trees clipping through things. Or stones. Stones too. I'm scarred for life because of Railroads Online. You lay down the track, you don't notice like a stone or something, and that's all it takes to just derail everything. I have had that happen on many occasions. And the cleanup is not fun. Okay, brakes. What was that flash? I don't think any of your TMs blew. At least I hope not. We're not running anything. Got flashbanged by something. I don't know what. Oh, okay. Fine. Well, turn off your brake completely. Just roll. See, we should. Let's see. We went past the switch. We should be going, yeah, to the underpass now. Ah, such a relaxing train journey. Such a roller coaster going down the mountain. Oh, that's a 2 point. What? That 8? Oh, dear heavens. Well, we're about to gain speed again. I haven't even needed to touch the throttle. Yep, here we go. Especially once we get more of that weight down on this. Really gonna start gaining some speed here. Oh, what was that? Looked like my speedometer was having a bit of a stroke for a second there. Couldn't decide what speed it wanted to be. I think 1.5, yeah. Just let it roll. Okay, so now we're going underneath there. So it shouldn't be long before we come up to the switch, which I don't think I even have to change anything. Because we came through Food Factory last time. Like what, just yesterday? Like it really wasn't that long ago. Okay, it is 40 here. I want to maintain. Oop, that's too many. 3 bars? 3 bars to maintain? Nope, 4 bars. 4 bars for it to maintain. A little bit. Yep, nope, we are set to go into Food Factory. Perfect. Okay, there was just a little bit of scary noises. Nothing too crazy. We are losing a little bit of speed, and that's fine. As long as we don't wreck ourselves wholeheartedly here. Alright, now we should be coming around and coming down into Food Factory in town. So much of the loop-de-loop. We were like up there just a few moments ago. It was like 40 up there. We're down here and it's 50 now. Actually, I can let off the brake now. We're losing a little too much speed. I can just let it roll. Is that a 30? Oh, that's a 30. Oh, okay. We're just gonna do a little bit of that. Speed man, it lies to you constantly. Be like, oh, you can go 70 through here. Oh, whoops, it's 30 actually. Better hit all your brakes and pray you don't die. Okay, that's enough brake. We're fine now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there is Food Factory in the distance. Oh, great Food Factory, do you have any great deliveries for me to do that is not heavily out of my way and goes to, like, Machine Factory in town, or City West would be even better? Anything else would be not great. Yeah, 30. Okay, we're going too fast again. That might be too many bars of pressure. Yep, too much brake. Too much brake. We'll relax it just a little bit. Relax it a little more. I want to slowly decline in speed, not rapidly. Yeah, that's like perfect. We are coming in nice and easy. That's why I like. We'll try and hover right around 30. Best of our ability. Just stay around 30 and we'll be all happy. Go ahead and let off a bar. Okay, one thing I gotta actually be wary of is, you know what? Let's just add another bar of pressure there. Is I need to make sure I'm coming into an empty track, of which the empty track is on this side of things. It's not straight through this time. And it seems like empty track is this one right here. C2O. Okay, it's good. I'll release the train brake. Let it roll. Alright. Take this with me, thank you. I want to exit stage left, thank you. I mean stage right. Okay, City South, what do you got for me? My train rolls through here. That's probably Steel Mill, Harbor Town, Steel Mill, Farm, Goods Factory Town. Alright, looks like we're just going straight through. I see nothing. That is a good job for us. Wait for me, train! Oh, there's 2 new DE2s, or DE2 and a DH4. What number are you, DE2? If you're a low one, you come with us. If you're not, you stay behind. You're a high one. All right. I am trying to collect the low numbers. 1 through 10 would be perfect. All right, let me back in, please. Thank you. All right, I think, yeah, we're gonna have a grade going on here. So we can give her a little beans. 2.1. Okay, we can give her a little more beans than 2. There we go. All right, sweet. So yeah, we'll go through food factory, come down through oil refinery. I guess we can look at jobs there. I'm trying to think of where, because most of the jobs are probably going to go to Harbor in town, honestly. But we can see if there's anything going to City West or Machine Factory. Yeah, or I guess there'd be Oil Well Central, maybe would be the last place we could probably drop off at, because we don't want to go back in Harbor in town. I want to get some kind of military job here at Machine Factory. So I guess if we do Oil Well, we could back up and then head up to Forest South and back up into Machine Factory next time. Okay, you sound like you are struggling. Time for more beans. Nope, that's... Oh, there we go. More beans? A little more beans. There we go. So how quick does this switch show up? Not very quickly, actually. So we have some time before we need to worry about flicking a switch and heading to oil refinery. Also, like, why is oil refinery, like, along a river? This feels like the most ecological disaster that could ever happen. Like, it feels terrible. Also, food factory, I saw you have a harbor. Where are you dropping your stuff at? Because a lot of the rivers through here look almost unpassable, besides, like, really tiny boats. I don't think any barges or anything are getting through. Oh, wow. Okay, you're actually still having struggling. Hold on. Let's this is why we refilled. Sand going here. Ammeter is kind of riding high. TM temp is holding steady. Okay, are we gaining any speed? We're not even gaining any speed. There we go, now we're gaining some speed. We are kind of struggling actually a little bit here. There we go. I just realized I don't even have my headlights turned on. There we go. We have some more light thrown in front of us. Ooh. DE2 is screaming right now. That's a weird blue light. I guess that's the moon? Moon is being weirdly bright right now. Six. Okay, what was our... TM temp has actually dropped a lot. And meter's also going down too. Okay. We must have pulled through the grade. Yeah, we gotta be getting kind of close to that switch I need to be watching out for. It's like we left Food Factory like a good few seconds ago. I wouldn't think. Okay, we're coming up on some bigger curves. Okay, might be actually just ahead of us here. This is one of the more broader curves coming around. Because so far, everywhere else that we've gone is back behind Iron Mine West, and I don't want to go back to Iron Mine West. Yep, there it is right there. I want to go through Oil Refinery, please. Thank you. 30? Okay, it's a 30 through here. We're like not even going 30. I don't think it's even possible to go 30. We're going up a lot of grades and it's struggling. Oh, look, more grades. And it's 0.5. It's not like terrible. Not great, but like not terrible either. I guess a 1 point something grade would be kind of more cautious. Like a 1.5 already is going like, ooh, that hurts a little. 2 is definitely a major hurt. 3 plus is like, oh, death, dying. It's real bad. Good thing there's only like one place on this map that has like a 5.5 grade, but you don't even need to like take any like cargo up there. It is 5.5 is evil. Okay, it's cool. I'm gonna throttle just a little bit here. Hold on, are we going on a grade down or did we level out? No, it's just barely a grade. Okay, we can cool our jets here a little bit. Yeah, it's 50 right here. Jeez, okay, notch 1. I get you to calm down a little bit. I have my hand on the brake ready. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. What speed are you? 60? I don't believe you, because we were already getting some, like, screaming noises. Squealy screaming noises that I don't like. Nope. 40. Alright. We must be coming right into Oil Refinery here pretty quick. I think we should be already switched to kind of pull straight through. Well, I kind of want to be ready because... Okay, because I don't know what's set for where and how. So I'd rather not run into a bunch of stuff, please. You know, the oil refinery. Okay, we're set to go straight through this way. Okay, well, I guess enjoy the magical train ride here. through an oil refinery. Oh, we can turn sand off. We don't need sand on anymore. Okay, we're set to go right. It looks like far right here is clear. Okay, that's a loading track, so yeah, that should be clear. There shouldn't be anything on a loading track. So we should be able to kind of scoot around all of this. Or not. Yep, that's a dead end. All right, cool. Go ahead and hit our brakes. Is this all dead end? Oh, this is all dead end. Okay, I must have been doing some shunting here. I'll have to figure out how I escape from here. Okay, where the heck is the job house at? It's not on... Nope, there it is. Spoke too soon. It's right here. Alright, where's the entrance at? Ah, here we go. Alright, what do we got going on for us? City South, that's not where we want to go. Well, Central, we could go there. City West, we'll take this one. That's coming with us. Well, North is way back that way. Factory Town, Machine Factory Town, North. Yep, nope. We'll take this one. Alright, where are you? 85. It's 48. 82. 85, here it is. Found it. Okay, it looks like we just need to probably back up a little bit. So, I do not have my remote control with me. So I cannot tell my train to back up. Alright, let's go fetch my remote control and tell my train to back up and head down the other lane so we can pick up that set of tankers and head on out of here. Thank you. Okay, reverse, throttle, brake off. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna give that a little more beans. Okay, so that's over here. Right there. Can't almost see a thing here. So dark, but I don't want to sleep because that'll cost us time for our job deliveries. Can't do that anymore. Yep, this is 85. Oh, there's a GT26 back here. Neat. Eventually I can try using one of you. Okay, so I want to set... I cannot see a thing. I really wish I could set points while holding my flashlight. That's something that should be changed. Okay, so I want to go through here. Yes, okay. Should be set. Yep, that outermost track is the GT26. We don't want that. We want to go through B40 right here. That is set. Perfect. That's set. That's set. Cool, cool, cool. So there's just this switch back here, of which, yeah, we're going to be pushing back a good bit before we can reach that point. So we can get it switched so we can roll down that way. Because we rolled down the wrong way. That's alright. I don't know the layout of oil refinery that well. It's kind of a jumbled mess of track and chemical refining. So it's anyone's guess what track actually goes through and what goes where. Alright, yeah, it's still pushing back. Maintaining speed. That's a good thing. Never mind. It just immediately drops. Come on, you can do it. Keep pushing. We're almost to the DE2s. Yep, okay, now we're at the DE2s. Now we just gotta wait for this big long Congo line to push through. And I can switch it over, and then I just probably gotta let it off the throttle and let it drop. Hi there. Googly eyes. There we go. Break up. Okay, do that. Oh, that's not how it should be. Oh, there we go. Alright, and literally just let it off the brake. Let it roll forward because it's on a steep hill. It'll roll this way on its own. Actually, I should stay back here just to make sure that it goes down the right track. Because especially around here, we definitely don't want accidents because we don't want things to go kablooey and destroy everything we don't want to pay fees on. Okay, it's only going down a little bit. I don't know why your brake is still on, but let's give you a little beans. And then you should go down 4-0 right there. 4-0 doesn't have anything on it. Yep. Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm going to hop off for a moment here, because I want to let this train pass me by. Okay, go ahead and turn off throttle. I want to wait by this sign here. No, probably this sign. So I want to hit the brakes kind of right when the end of the DH4 is like here. That way it doesn't take me so long to like shunt over, grab the tanker cars, shunt it back over, grab the rest of our train, and then head on out of here. That is... Okay, yep, no. Go ahead and brake. Ooh, that's gonna foul the switch. I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, they definitely foul the switch. Alright, reverse, throttle, brake. Okay, get out of fouling the switch here. And then we can go grab our tankers, which are right there. I don't need to grab the GT26 right now. Oh, is there 2 track lines right here? Oh, there's 2 track lines right there. Okay, so there's like a little bit of a passing track right there. Okay, neat. Alright, that's probably enough. Break up. Go ahead. Jeez. So dark over here, I can't see what I'm doing hardly. Alright, just pull forward a little bit. So you get past that switch right there. Okay, and reverse. There we go. Ta-da! All right. Let me on. Thank you. Grab these tanker cars. I'll double check the number. Ooh, this is low bat. I need to charge it in our engine here pretty quick. Should last me just long enough to get this shunted and connected. Get our train reassembled, and I'll have to throw it on the charging pad inside the locomotive. Okay, brake. There we go. You know what? I didn't check the number. Said I was gonna check the number, but here I am, just auto-focusing here. Or FH85. Yep, that is it. All right, cool. Pull forward, please. Now I gotta find the one with the squealing brakes. This one. There we go. Oh, hey, we got more Australian wagons we're hauling. Ah, sick. Doing like an Australian freight load today. By the way, I'm not from Australia. It's just one of the friends I play with is from Australia. And that's why a lot of these mods are Australian. But also they have like cool stuff, so like I don't mind it. It's fun having unique things. Alright, go ahead and brake. Radio, doink. Okay, go ahead and bring it back, please. Okay, hold on. There we go. Can I even... I can't even hardly make out the rear of that train. Oh boy. It is so dark. I think I have the brightness of my stream set up enough to where you guys can see things, but oh boy, can I definitely not. There we go. Is that going to start rolling forward because of its weight? A little bit, yeah. All right, dunk. Get on out of here. Go accept this job here. Aha, there we go. Now what tonnage are we up to? Yeah, like we're almost right at 3,000 ton now. Perfect. I think, oh wow. I think we're basically just gonna make it to coal power plant here, and then we're gonna have to end off for today. Okay, I've been around here a lot of times. I don't think there's any demonstrator here. Like at all. Anyways, this is my locomotive, this is my ride. Hop on in, closed door there. Okay, I feel better now. Alright, it shouldn't take us too long actually to get to coal power plant. Well, let's go. Ooh, charging pad here. There we go. Is that a grade? It is a grade, 1.1, alright. So that means more beans, and more beans, and more beans. Is full charge already? Ah, that was fast. That back there. Is there any switches I have to worry about? Yeah, the Forest Central. It should be mostly speed through here. Like really fast going. because it's more or less straight. There's a few areas like this. So I can just let her just do her thing. Stretch her legs and fly. I mean, at least controlled fly, but still though, you can just kind of let her go. All right, yep, there's an 80. It's been a while since she was able to absolutely just fling herself down the rails. She can do it now. That is a dropping speed, though. I do gotta be wary about that. Not like a normal speed. 50? See any speed things ahead of us? What do you say if I insert a speed sign? I want to see this only for a split second. 80. All right. Oh, there's a speed sign coming up. It's probably for the switch, actually. Is that for the switch? For the switch, that is 60. All right, let's cool on the beans. I think we should be clear to just pass through. I don't think I have to hit anything. If I have to hit anything, it's going to be brakes. Nope, and 60, 60, grade. All right, yeah, we can just plow through. We are fine just to zoom right on through. Okay, maybe with a little bit of brake. Maybe with a little bit of brake. Slow down just a little bit here. There was some scary noises happening there. Well, we're good now. Going 50 right now? Yeah, she's free to stretch her legs. 90 and descending in speed. You know, if I ever did a Lego rail layout, I almost want to do the derail signs. Honestly. I feel like the derail signs would be kind of like the best way to go. I don't think that's prototypical for like US railway stuff, but I like it. Most informative. But hey, it's my layout, I can do what I want. Whee! Alright, 70 and holding. Just keep letting her roll. She's hit 60 right now. That's where she was at just before we hit the switch. A little bit of scary sounds. $80 and descending. Oh, we're already actually coming. Oh, dang. We're right here. Alright, well. Yeah, there's coal power plant like right ahead of us. Yeah, just doing an inventory check there. Making sure we haven't lost anything. 60. I think we're on a bit of a grade. May want to hit a little bit of brake. No, okay, we're going right. Alright, alright, alright. What is the speed though? That's why I need to see. 50? Okay, yeah, 50, 50. Yep. Okay, just slow down a little bit. Okay, that's a little too much. Maybe give her just a little bit of bean. Alright, so when entering coal power plant, it's not the first switch, it's the second switch you might want to hit. We want to back loop and then come through and do kind of like almost like a figure 8 kind of thing going on. And that should put us in position to start shunting everything into, well, position. Okay, there is a grade here. A little more beans. Technically 60 through here. I think I hit the brakes just a little bit too much going around that corner, but that's all right. Just trying to go. How are we doing on TM temps and stuff? Oh yeah, we're fine. You know what? Give me this. I can, yeah, I'll just hold on to it so I can rotate around and keep an eye on all that jazz behind me. Make sure we're not doing anything too bad. Yep, okay, so there's the first switch ahead of us. We want the secondary switch. $60, yeah, we're not even. Okay, and there's the secondary switch. I want to go that way, please. Thank you. I do believe that's, okay, that says 70 and dropping, but it's like probably more like a 30 going back around there. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Hello, coal power plant. It has been a while since I have dropped by you. I have a few loads of coal for you, and yeah, also just a few loads of coal for you. You know, you'd think there'd be more hazardous cargo, because some of that looks like a radioactive, like nuclear power plant stuff. Okay, and then when we get past these switches, we want to kind of cut across and back in. You know what? We can go through the loading track, actually. Let's cut back on that a little bit. I want to go through the loading track and around and through. That way, hopefully I don't hit my rear end. Coming, doing like the figure 8. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. All the throttle off, all the throttle off, all the throttle off. What are you doing? Slow down. Yeah, A3L, that's where we want to go. Okay. Cool your jets there, engine. What is here? Oh, another GT26. Been a lot of those we've been seeing. And DTE2s too. I've been seeing quite a few of those. I cannot see the rest of my engine and train. It's all dark. Okay, hopefully this track should be clear all the way through. I think I can give it at least a little bean. Little bean. I believe that's a different track that kind of does like a loop around or dead ends or something. Oh, hey, there's our tail end right there. Yeah, we're really long. Double beam. Okay, so we're basically gonna pull around, and I want to make sure that my tail end is well out of the different shunting tracks, because there's a set of tracks over there that we need to put cargo on, and a set of tracks here. So yeah, we'll have to end off with us being pretty far around here. Alright, here we go. I think I don't have to hit any switches. It's basically, I can just roll through, because there's nothing going that way for the switches. Playing a little bit of snake here and see if I catch my tail. Come around the corner here. Why are you having spicy noises? You shouldn't have spicy noises. Just let it coast. Okay, how well are we gonna see our tail here as we come around the corner? Actually, I don't even see my tail. Okay, so we're not long enough to foul everything. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I'm actually kind of happy with that. Okay, I don't think there's anything to do like a full loop. I think basically this will just take me straight back out. I need to go check where my tail is at, though. You know what, I'll go ahead and check the track in front of me, though. So I don't think there's anything that will go right. If I am not mistaken. I need my flashlight. There we go. Yeah, no, that pulls straight through. Okay, good. Where is my tail at? My tail already out? Nah, it shouldn't already be out. Nope, there it is. Oh, sorry about that. I had a cough. Again. Slowly fading away, but doesn't mean it's not still there. Bothering me a little bit. Okay, so this should... Oh, there's our dead tail end right there. Alright, cool. Let me just... on top of our BE2 here. And I just want to be, like, well past some switches up here. I'll be happy. Right up here. That's one switch. Where's the rest of my switch at? Oh, it's all the way up there. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's where we can hit the brake house right there, past that switch. Which is actually happening pretty quick. Okay, I can just kind of barely see it in the dark here. Let's see here. Yeah, go ahead and brake. There we go. Cool. So next time we can do some shunting, which will be next week actually. Which means whatever jobs I go and look at right now, because I'm just curious what's here, will not exist anymore by the time we come back next week. Next week for Derail, I should specify. Still streaming other stuff, but next week for Derail. Let's see here. What is here? Not even actually anything good. Yeah. Okay, so I don't mind as this resets. It's just like all garbage. Okay. Well, let's go find the front of my train here, wherever it is, and go ahead and end off. Okay, wow, it is way out here. Yep, there we go, hop the fence. I want to recharge my flashlight too. Oh yeah, no, it's like already like leaving. Going back around the back loop. Because yeah, this is how we'll leave. We'll go back around the back loop and head on out back down to City West. Yep, there she be. Alright, cool. Well, with that being said and done, yeah, next week we'll have to do some shunting and then head down to City West and just keep earning money. Basically the only thing I can do. Need to get the DE2 contract and the military 3 contract so that we can start earning some serious cash. And then when we start earning serious cash, then we can start restoring all my demonstrator locomotives, and I gotta go find the rest. So, you know what? Maybe I'll make that the job over the next few streams of Derail. Specifically, is we need to go to City South, and then if not City South, Oilwell North, and look around for the demonstrators if we can. So, yeah, I think we have kind of a game plan for next few streams coming up for Derail. So anyways, without further ado, I'll go ahead and end off there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day / anywhere in the world. Take care, and I shall see you all again next time. Bye-bye.